Hi everybody, I'm back again. Um, I'm here to tell you about the movie Ravenous on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's a Netflix original or uh, if it was shot, independently or whatever. It certainly looks like an independent film. It's subtitled. It's in French. It was shot apparently in Canada, um, and it's your well, it's definitely not your run of the mill, but it's a zombie film. So, and I know there's a couple of 100 million zombie films out there, and trust me, I've seen about 500,000 of them. So, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to talking, reviews of zombie movies. Uh, this one, it's not Train to Busan, I'll tell you right now. It's not thrill a minute, edge of your seat, white knuckle action. So, let's get that out of the way right away. There are periods in this movie that literally are so quiet that you can hear a pin drop. There's no background music. There's no, how do I put it? There's really no. It doesn't take place in a city, and there are no buildings. Well, there are a few buildings, but most of it takes place in what appears to be the Canadian hinterlands. There's a whole lot of forest and fields and fog, and well, the three F's, apparently. However, do not let that deter you. I am going to give this one an 8 out of 10 because it's a damn good zombie movie. It has got some serious scares in it. It has some jump scares. It even has one point where I had to laugh out loud. There's actually a tiny itty bitty bit of really high quality comedy in it. But for the most part, and I do mean 99% of the movie, it is scary as shit. So, it's basically, I don't know how to describe it. In the beginning of the movie, it's three different viewpoints of three different groups of survivors of the zombie apocalypse. Now, these zombies are not your standard, ordinary walk around and, or rather shamble around and groan zombies. These are very fast zombies. These are your 28 days later kind of zombies. They see you, the entire horde runs after you at the very top speed that anybody could run. Apparently, being dead doesn't really bother these guys' joints too much. They've never heard of rigor mortis. So, and since there's a lot of forest, it's kind of hard to predict where these things are going to be coming from. So, you never really know. And, like The Walking Dead, don't get too attached to most of the characters because many of them do not make it. However, as I was saying before, it is very scary. It's just not really an action movie. It's one of those really slow burn creep fests. And the people are trying to, they're trying to work their way toward the city, but they have all of this real estate in between them and it. And it's a lot of these little developments happening along the way, and they pick up different people along the way, and two or actually all three of the separate storylines from the beginning kind of all intersect within about a third of the movie, halfway through the movie, and they kind of become one big group. It's almost like The Walking Dead. It's just that a lot of people, when they see horror movies, like especially zombie movies, they want a lot of action, and this doesn't really deliver. Granted, there is a lot of blood and guts where where there's some serious, fighting and stuff going on. But you also have to be prepared for the fact that this is a very slow movie. So it's slow and scary at the same time. So if you're kind of tired, it's not a good movie to sit down and watch because you'll probably fall asleep during it. But I do highly recommend it if you're a zombie film aficionado, such as myself. And it's on Netflix right now. God only knows how long. but you have to be willing to watch subtitles, and like I said, it's a slow burn. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Everyone have a nice night.